G'day guys, my name's Josh. You can call me JaWoodle, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die in Alpha 18, where we're back to continue the Wasteland series into day 25. And you would think after 1 out of 25 episodes I would get used to saying Wasteland, but no, my tongue always wants to say Doomsday regardless of how long ago that actually was. Now, it's such a good series, it's always living with me somewhere in the back of my mind. But today is a very important day, not only because, I mean, clearly I'm going to go out there, take my little mini bike for a cruise, and my trees have all nice and grown as well, but we're coming up to day 28. The next Horde night is not too far away, and my ammo levels are looking a little bit... well, not great. I mean, to give it a bit of an understatement, I have very little shotgun ammo. I have, like, all of my AP ammo is in my M6, and I've got like 100 rounds of that. So I'm really not looking to crash hot at all right now. But before I head out into the world to say g'day to the entire world, I need to say g'day to the world from my balcony. And that means, of course, as always, I'm going to take off my pants, sit out on my balcony out here, get both hands around a big old pot of coffee, and just, like, shake your face in it. Just, like, put it up, nice and hot, just jiggle your lips until you absorb all that delicious energy. That is what I need. Right, so now that that is done, I can put my pants back on. I can go back inside because coffee just ain't as fun unless you're not wearing pants. Let's go here, bang it back in there. Alright, so, morning time. The first thing I'm going to do today is I'm going to head off to Tradie Potato because he might have something that I need. It is Tradie Restock Day, and I have a bunch of stuff to sell him. Plus, I want to see if I can buy anything from him as well. So that is numero uno priority. Head out there, and then hopefully we can either find some books, hopefully we can find some coal, some nitrate, the things that go into making some ammo, because I desperately need it. The tunnel through the mountain is not looking particularly great right about now. I'm going to leave it there for the moment, and then, like, later on, if I find any dynamite, oh, that was a hubcap mine just there. No, if I find any dynamite, I'm going to use it exclusively as I bounce over another hubcap. What do you reckon? Do you reckon that was a hubcap? What do we think, lads? Do we think that was a hubcap? I don't really have anything that I can use to kind of test that, I suppose. There's an Arlene cruising through the sunrise over there. If I still had a pistol, I would use that. Where's my bike? Just there. Okay. But yeah, I need a... I keep bonking stuff, forget what I was doing. I'll get all the dynamite that I find and use it for the tunnel. I have no other use for it, so I may as well save it for that. I'm just going to throw it away like I did last time. While I'm waiting for old matey Tradie Potato to open his doors, if he finally rolls himself out of bed, he's going to need like just as big of a pot of coffee as I just had to get himself rocking and rolling. While I'm waiting for him to brew that pot of coffee, I am just going to cruise around the little wasteland out here and see if I can find any sort of coal nodes. Someone in the comments pointed out that in the western town up to the north there is a nitrate powder mine. Like there's a little node on the surface of this. That's really good news. That's half of the ingredient that I need to make gunpowder. So if I've got nitrate over there, I'm on the lookout for some coal. At least I'm very hopeful that I find some coal. See what I mean? There's landmines everywhere here. Reading that book has just like taken so much weight off my shoulders. I'm no longer considering every step I take. It's probably going to be my last. I'm going to have to get really, really lucky to stumble across a coal node. Because it's like super deep, dark black, you can't really see it that well against like the black of the ground. Plus the sun's glary as ball sacks over there. Can't really see it against the black of the terrain in the wasteland. So, I mean, I don't even know if they spawn there for certain. I guess we'll have to get really lucky or just, you know, more arse than class like I normally am. But it's not looking good so far. I guess this is only one area, but it's a nice big open patch of land. I would have thought I was going to find something I'd find around here somewhere, but I guess I'm just not that lucky today. I want to test this mine here. I've got a Nancy just over there who's slowly but surely cruising way over. This is what happens when Trader doesn't open his doors when I need him to. There's another mine just there, actually. I'm going to try and lure Nancy... Did I just see I was going to pick up a stone. Okay, that kind of makes sense. I'm going to try and lure Nancy onto that mine there. Nope, didn't explode on that one. Alright, come and test this one for me, Nance. Come on, just a little bit closer. Get your gigantic titties that are falling out of your top right onto the mine. Nope, not gonna happen. Alright, fair enough then. Well, I'll kill you anyway. You weren't coming out in one piece whether you liked it or not. That's the only way I can kind of test if they're mines or not now, by trying to lure zombies on top of them. Another sludge I can sell in a second, some lead and some feathers. I'm also breaking down these cars as I go, because A, I need the gas in my auger, and B, I want the experience, plus all the delicious parts that come out of it. Just any sort of way I can kill the time while I'm waiting for business hours. 604, 605, there we go. Open sesame. What up, Jeff? Everybody's wiggling. Let's get inside and sell what I can to old matey Redbeard over here. Alright, wait, what glass am I wearing? I'm wearing the right ones. Yes, I am. Good. Okay. First of all, no, I've already got a job for me. That's fine. Let me see your inventory, and there's quickly to sell all of this garbage. I'm not going to bother repairing some of the lower level stuff, but some of the high level stuff I will. Sell all of that all the way through. Sell the coins as well. Yep, no, we're looking pretty good. Okay, first and foremost, there we go. Gunpowder, lovely. Buy that, 350, that's good. Paper, buy that as well, because I threw... I mean, watching the episodes back from when I first decided to start making shotgun ammo, and then I was still leaving paper behind. Rookie hour, absolute muppetry in its final form. But I can buy it from here at the very least. Okay, what else do you have in here? Do you have any bullet tips? No, you don't. Do you have any... What have I got? Gunpowder, casings you should have. I'm going to take them... Anyway, I mean, they're $600 redos, so I may as well take them with me. What else? I got polymers, I got plenty of. Gunpowder's the main one. What about, like, buckshot? Got any buck? You do have buckshot as well. Oh, man, this guy's a legend. Look at this. He's got shotgun making materials, all for me. Do you have any volumes? No. Do you have any schematics? No. What about in your secret stash? Pistol Pete Volume 1, Shotgun Messiah Volume 7, which I already have. First aid schematic. Actually, I might buy that one. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, oh, he's got an M60 and a compound crossbow as well. Tempting, not tempting enough. He did have as well an impact bracing mod, so I'm going to take out this rubbish and put you in there instead. I didn't have that yet. It's the one that I haven't been able to find, really, which is kind of upsetting given I used to have so many of them. I'll put you into something and sell you at some point. All right, cheers, big ears. I think I've already been through your safe, have I? Guess I have. Done everything else here. Yep, cool bananas. Let's rock and roll and get out of this popsicle stand. I'm not sure. I mean, I have to go to the western town up to the north anyway, so I may as well kind of head up there. But I might just kind of take my time and go around the outskirts of the town, I suppose. Like, I doubt I'm going to find many nodes of anything in the middle. So I stick on the outskirts out where kind of the open plains are a bit more. Hopefully, that will mean I have a slightly better chance of finding anything, really. I may as well on the way back as well just cut down all these trees. All these dead trees give me coal. That's what I'm here for. It's not much, but it's some. And I can't really make like big stacks of gunpowder yet anyway. So just kind of gathering as much as I can in the meantime seems like a pretty good idea to me. Grab you. What am I taking the feathers for? Piss the feathers off. Jump back on the bike and keep on heading home. What was that over there? No, nothing. Okay, we're good. I will actually... I'll be a responsible loot owner and I'll quickly duck off back home and drop all the garbage, or not the garbage, all the things that I have into a dump chest or something just at the moment. I can sort that all out later, but I'd rather go out there with an empty inventory ready for looting than carrying out a bunch of shit I found outside Trading Potatoes and just didn't bother taking home again. I might even real quick, let's just, what have we got? Got buckshot, got gunpowder, got paper, got plenty of that. So let's go over there, let's get onto this one, let's go shotgun shells. Oh, I have enough to make the box of shotgun shells, which would be lovely, but I cannot. Or, actually, okay, maybe I save that then, because I might find, you never, in fact, oh, actually, that makes me think. So there's like a high school on the outskirts of town that people have been pointing out to me quite a lot, saying that that's a good place to get books. It's not actually part of the vanilla game, so I feel a bit dirty going to kind of have a crack at it, but... I mean, if it furthers the cause, then I suppose it'd be silly not to give it. It's in the world after all, I may as well use it. So I might head out to that high school, which was like over there somewhere, I think it was. I'll head over there and see what's in store for me over there, because I'll find that book that allows me to make the boxes of shotgun shells. I'd be really upset with myself if I wasted it by spending all those resources making, well, less shotgun shells. I haven't forgotten that I'm on the lookout for some coal nodes. There's a landmine there, I'll cruise on past, so I'm going to take the long way around, just kind of cruise out through this little paddock out the back of the high school here. Oh, there's so many. I feel like there's more hubcaps now than there used to be, you know? I feel like since I got that book, there's been more mines. I don't have to worry about them anymore, but there's been more around. That looks darker than a regular stone. Let's just grab the pickaxe and just test it real quick. No, not the sledge. You don't want to break without getting some resources. Here, have a crack at them apples. Oh, that's a coal node! Holy fucking A! Alright, well, that changes everything then. Coal can stay there. I'm not going to use the auger just yet. I've got a steel pickaxe and lots of repair kits just in case I need to repair it as we go through. It's only a tier 1, which is rather upsetting. Oh, this changes everything. So I know there's a nitrate mine up the top. Now I know there's a coal mine here. I don't know how big it's going to be, though. Oh, well, we're cooking with gun. We're not even cooking with gasoline. We're cooking with fucking gunpowder. It's like that scene in Muppet Treasure Island where they're carrying the keg around, getting chased by the sparks, like it's lighting its own fuse. That's me right now, but there is a fuse of glory. That's the high school as well that I was talking about. That's the building I was going to that has all the books. You can see all of the school buses out the front. So that's where I was heading to. And right on its doorstep is this little bundle of goodness. This little orgasmic little nugget of awesome. Oh, happy days. Happy freaking days. What's missing? Oh, that's the turret spot. He's watching over me. I just want to go down a little bit. I mean, I'm not going to get all of the coal right now. I'll come back when I've got a slightly better auger and maybe some better like motherload skills or something. But I just have to focus on getting enough to get me through Horde Knot. I've got the Dubsy and I've got the Sawn Off, so I need to make sure I have all the ammo I possibly can. But both types of ammo I want to make for it. Oh god, I'm getting all sorts of jiggly. Stop jiggling, stop jiggling, you two women. Whatever parts you may be jiggling. That's not on. That's not okay. That is inappropriate behavior for the Wasteland. Just because there's stripper titties over there jiggling her bits doesn't mean you have to follow suit and do the same. No one's paying you to do it. I'm getting reasonably deep into this hole, but I can still hear the whir of old mate Terry Boy, sorry, Terry, up the top, whirling away and protecting my little hole. There's also all this sand here, which I'm kind of curious about. So let's quickly grab my shovel. Boy, what I wouldn't give for a tier 6 steel pickaxe. I mean, I've got tier 6 a lot of other stuff, but not pickaxes. Some sand, which is good. There's often like other ores next to, like you find one ore vein, and if you go down, you can usually find other ore veins kind of nearby. God, it's real foggy down in this hole though, isn't it? Looks like there's more coal over here, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. This place is bigger than I was really expecting it to be. How much coal do I have on right now? I've got 666. Someone call the Doom Marine because we just found hell apparently. I'm gonna bust it. I'm gonna get about 1,000 coal, I think, before I move on to the other part of my day. But that should be a good amount for me to go home with. It should be enough. That's gonna be enough to make a stack of gunpowder. Oh wait, I need a perk to do that, don't I? That's like the yeah, science perk, I think it was. That's a wandering horde. Shit! I stayed down here too long. Oh, Terry, please don't aggro them. Please don't bring them down here, man. Get them to come and push my shit in. I'm down in the hole. If they come down here with me, I am as cooked as a galah on a spit roast. And this is why, and every time you dig down into a mine or something, you put a little box up the top there, a little frame just to keep you safe. Oh, there's right there. There's someone right frickin' there. I can't keep digging because I'll alert them to my presence. I'll dig down and cook me inside this little cave. I've built myself a little Dutch oven for them to come and roast me in. It sounds like most of them have gone away though. I can't hear Junkie Boy whirring anymore. So I think he's either out of ammo, maybe needs repairing. I'm not sure. Okay, I think we're for the most part okay. There's still one Muppet up there somewhere. I might have to just go up and just quickly finish him off. I'm not gonna leave. How much coal do I have actually? Got 762. Maybe I heed the warning the game was trying to give to me, and I go, you know what? I'll just get out of here then. So up and out. Alright, so we've got one Muppet. Junkie Boy is looking a bit worse for wear. Where do the rest of the Muppets go, though? They're out here somewhere. I know they're waiting for me. Get you on the juke, and then hit you in the scone. That's worth a cheeky teabag. It's not even a teabag, really. Someone pointed out that I can't really teabag when someone doesn't have a mouth. So my new thing, this is chip dipping. This is just dipping it in the salsa that is the zombie's neck. And I feel like that's about the most graphic description of that act that I can come up with. Junkie Boy, what's wrong with you, mate? You're out of ammo. Alright, fair enough. I don't blame you for that one, then. Damn it, some more of the Wandering Horde apparently decided to come back and ask for some more. How you doing, Nance? Get you on the juke, and boom, hit you right in the titties. Just kind of, I'll just work my way through these guys. Oh, mate, you had a night with Arlene, didn't you? I can tell. I can hear you sizzling from here. Hit you, and then, oh, I missed it. Come on. How does that work? How do I prolong your burning but still count it as a miss? I don't understand the hitboxes in this game sometimes. I really, really don't. Nancy, you gotta stop, bud. You just gotta stop that shit. Alright, are we good? I just want... No, Josh, don't tempt fate. Don't tempt fate. We know where the coal mine is. Let's go here. Let's go all the way in and like right here. Go save waypoint. Go here and go coal. I don't know why caps lock is on, but sure, why not? And we'll even leave just a little tower just so we know where it is. There we go. Okay. Mining segment done. I don't like making episodes that are just mining, but I'm going to have to do some more in a second anyway. But first, going to raid this joint here. I need that shotgun book to make that ammo. I need it very badly, so if you wouldn't mind, game, could you just lick my nutsacks all around just for a change and give me some satisfaction? Ooh, a tier 5 iron pickaxe. Alright, that's not bad. Never actually been into this POI before, so I'm not really entirely sure what I'm going to be coming up against, but there's only one way to find out. I'm not going to... I can hear a zombie somewhere. I'm not going to bother going like super quiet and super sneaky because, I mean, you know what? I've got the shotgun, I've got the sledgehammer, I can go loud if I really want to. That was a freaking good shot. Hit her right in a messy bun. Unlucky. And Nance, some oil and some nails. Let's just kind of get in here and let's just see what's going on. I've been promised lots of books. Oh, I hate that everything is brick in here. It's like, it's all disorientating. All right, already off to a good start. We've got some books in this little office here and some medical supplies, some painkillers. Thank you. There was a zombie mad at me, but that's all right. I'll get there in a second, bud. Banded armor mod schematic. What's up here? Fireman's armor volume 7 will take 5% less damage when wearing it for the fireman's helmet. Not particularly useful because I never really crafted anyway, but I'll appreciate it anyway. Double storage pocket mod and some paper. Love it. Oh, buddy. Oh, God. I was in the middle of reading something. You can't just cruise up on me like that. Close the door, Josh. You great galah. Read that schematic. Take the paper. Is everything in here? Okay, let's make sure we got everything before we leave. I don't want to have to retrace my steps, given I can't tell what bloody room is which room is which in here. Those are the words I'm looking for. I'm still taking all the pot plants just in case. What else? Oh, we've got like a whole kitchenette thing over here. Got any supplies for me? Some nitro powder and some water. Definitely not too shabby. I'm not upset whenever I find nitro powder, despite there's going to be a mine just up the north of me. I'll get to it in a second. But you never know. You know, a wandering horde might show up halfway through mining again, and I might be able to get all the things that I really want out of it. Ooh, there's a drop coming in. Where's the drop going to be? All the way out there. Okay, no blackers. Save waypoint. Excellent. We're going to go Derpo, because that's what we're calling drops now. What else is around here? Some more flower pots. And oh my god! That, that's a fair frickin' lacquer box. Alrighty dighty then. Well, no time like the present. Let's get looting. I've got looting goggles on. Hunting rifle schematic. Come on, I want them shotgun to size. Surely, gimme. Oh no, damn it. Final volume 3. Use this technique to increase attack speed with access by 5%. Sure, no whackers. Not what I'm after, but I'm always happy finding something I can read. I raided all over the bookcases. I did find one Shotgun Messiah book, but it's not the one that I needed. I can now craft Shotgun magazine tube mods. I mean, that's not particularly bad, but not what I was after. Read all of these. What's this one actually? What is it going to give me? 10% more damage to bears. That's actually pretty good for me, given there's so many zombie bears in this world. Read all this stuff as well. Now, I'm kind of conflicted. You know, I'm kind of on the fence about this one, because I mean, this clearly isn't a vanilla POI, you know, and also, where are all the zombies in this place? So if this is just a POI that's full of books, I mean, do I really want to be... I feel like that's like a little bit too close to cheating. It's not really playing the game anymore. It's using something important into the game to make my life easier. Nah, nothing in there. I'll just quickly scope out the rest, because if that was the main library and I still didn't get everything that I wanted out of it, then I guess that's kind of okay, you know? Like, not finding what I wanted, even in a POI designed to find what I wanted, I guess I'll kind of wear that on the chin. But if I find another, like, big library or something in here, I'm probably just gonna leave it and say, yeah, nah, mate, because I feel dirty, you know? I feel like I've compromised my 7 days morals by raiding this POI. Like, where's all the zombies? There's no challenge here. It's just loot, and that's no fun. Alright, just the last couple of bookshelves in this room then. It's not about another library, but there's still some here for me. Okay, I want to get that paper as well. Already read that one. What's in this bookcase? Mining Volume 4. Black Stripe Coffee. Already got that. Check the sinks as well for some coffee beans. Gonna need lots of coffees. Coffees and frothies to get me through this entire world. Some antibiotics as well. Not antibiotics, sorry, but vitamins and paper. Alright, cool beans. I don't know where the exit to this place is. I assume I keep going up. There's a torch over here. Does it work the same as a normal POI that you'll follow the lights and that's how you get through the place? I'm not... Oh, yeah, here we go. I'm not too entirely sure. I mean, it's a cool looking POI and stuff, but it's just... I don't know. It's without the zombies there to guide me and like the broken down world around it, just feels a little different. All right, yeah, nah, this is way too much. You can't give me all the books in the world and like a good loot pile as well. Let's see what it had for me in just in case. A couple of shotguns. I will take the ammo, but I'll leave the weapons. I don't want to benefit too much. Oh, some coffees. Oh, some coffee. What am I going to do here? It's a double coffee as well, which means we have to take our pants off and face the sun and then drink ourselves coffees. Double-fisted, double-handed, up, all over your face. The only way that you should be enjoying your coffee. Hot and fresh, and just drowning yourself in it. So you're hot and sticky, and just generally a mess. Let's put you back onto there. Put my pants back on so we don't offend the neighbors too much. Just search the ammo pile. I'll take that. You know what? I'll leave that. I feel like that's a fair compromise. Now, I could take it. I'm not going to. I'm just going to leave it out this way, and hopefully we'll call it even. Oh, man, I know people wanted me to raid that place, but it feels too easy. The challenge of it isn't there, and it's leaving a real unsatisfying taste in my mouth. Let's bail out of this place, let's head north, and pretend this never happened. What is that? Is that a safe? Why is there a safe out in the middle of the yard? Who left this here? Alright, well, just because I can't raid that building doesn't mean I can't take this with me. So let's throw a bomb onto you and quickly open you up. There you go. Okay, and what's inside you? A pistol, shotgun rounds. Okay, that's not too terrible. Not fucking Jesus Christ, you scared me, dog. Oh, you scared me. I didn't know where you were, and I panicked something shocking. I twitched the mouse. We managed to get away with it. Oh, wait. Okay, let's load all of you into there. Let's swap over. No, I wanted to keep the knife on me, for goodness sake. Swap you for that one. Harvest, waste not, want not. We need the nitrate powder. You're going to give it to me. Or you just give me the other stuff, actually. Never mind. So I couldn't quite see whereabouts the nitrate mine actually was for this joint. So I'm hoping it's, I think it was over this way down the, like they said down the end of the town, I suppose. Ow, damn it. That's not nitrate. That's a bloody iron bar. I'm beached. I'm beached as, bro. I don't even, I can't eat chips. I just eat plankton. That's right. We got away with it eventually. Was it just down here somewhere? All I know is that it's in this town somewhere. So I'll have a quick little skirt around. Who knows? Maybe there's a sneaky deaky little coal vein around here somewhere too. I wouldn't say no to it, but I'm after nitrate. I got my coal. I need that nitrate-y goodness. Oh, there it is there. Oh, I heard the vulture too. I see it. Here we go. Oh, you bastard. You bastard. Oh, I was going the full worm song on. I was about to swat you off the map so you could drown in the ocean. Wasn't going to happen though. Cheeky teabag. Okay, well, here is the nitrate mine. So let's grab out our old pickaxe and bust this chap wide open. This is good. This is real good. So what do I actually need? So I go gunpowder. Gunpowder. There we go. Stack of gunpowder takes 800 and 800. Oh, I might have to duck back to the coal mine for a little bit. So if I get 800 of the coal, I'm only a little bit shy of it, and 800 nitrate powder, I can make myself 1,000 gunpowders, and that might just a little bit, might get a little bit closer to sustaining me for the next horde night. Next horde night's gonna be a real bad time. The only way to survive is gonna be a real good offense, and offense needs bullets. This might take a while. I mean, I'm a quarter of the way there already, I suppose. I didn't have like really any nitrate powder back home though, so I definitely want to take it. Why do I keep jiggling? What? Stop. Why? Why do I keep getting my jiggle on like there's some sweet beats playing in the background? Stop it. I just don't want to have to deal with that kind of shit. Don't know why my booties are shaking. It's like I'm a big fat toothpaste mama who got clocked in the chin with a sledgehammer. They always seem to jiggle when that happens. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's just the motion of the ocean, the rhythm of the land. Can't get down there. Get in the hole. We'll go nice and deep, so if a wandering horde does show up, we're not going to get found out. But I'd really rather that doesn't happen again. It's 713, so just need another, what, like 80, I suppose, 87. Shouldn't be too long to get there. It's getting pretty late in the day as well, but I should have time to go back, quickly duck past the coal mine, grab another 90 coal, whatever I needed, and then we should be right as the rain starts coming down upstairs. Actually, I can hear it in the back of my noggin. This item's cactus, but that's right. I've got, don't punch the bloody nitrate. Come on. I know it's a big mound of white powder, but you do not want to dig your hands all the way into that. Use the tool. It'll be all right. You don't need to just calm down, you freaking cocaine addict Elmo bastard. How we going? How we looking now? We are at 813. I know I could stay and get more, but I'm just going to take what I need and nothing more. Let's get up. Let's get out. It's super dark and super scary. I just want to go home. Oh, yeah. It's very dismal out here. It's weird how just like little seemingly innocuous decisions make such a big difference. Like I brought the auger with me, but I didn't actually bust it out. In fact, I probably should have, in rightness, put the mods from the auger onto my pickaxe to make it a little bit better at actually digging it up. Because I was planning on using the auger, but if I hadn't used it when I was digging that coal mine, that wandering horde would have found me and I would have had to have fought my way out of a hole, which was never going to happen. It's funny how just like that little, not even really a decision, I didn't really think it all the way through, I just kind of did it. It's funny how that empty miner decision saved my life right there. So that's the funny thing about 7 days, you know, like yes, you can kind of plan ahead, you can kind of figure out what your best move is going to be, but at the end of the day, you got to do the right thing at the right time, and that just means that you got to be real arsey and not so classy, and just hope for the best, even when it's probably not going to turn out that way. Alright, I've got my extra coal there. Let's quickly just have a little gander in here and see how we're looking. 970 and 800 there. Alright, yeah, we're laughing. We're laughing all the way to the gunpowder bank. Let's head on back home and quickly get that sorted out, because I need the chemistry station to make my gunpowder, don't I? And I know there is one around here somewhere. Back down over near my old base, in fact over where the buried treasure quest is. What do I need actually? What do I need to make a chem station? Chem station, beaker, burning barrel, cooking pot on a pipe. What do I need to make a burning barrel then? Burning barrel, you need forged iron and wood. Okay, I can just make one back at home. I'm not gonna worry about going out and, you know, finding one out in the wild to use. I can put one into my lovely little, woodle hall over here, which is looking lovely with its name painted on its face or its ass, whichever way you look at it. That was a That was a sneaky deaky little loot bag just there, wasn't it? Alright, we're in the loot goggles. What you got for me, mate? Dollary doos and painkillers. Never upset when you stumble across a little loot bundle. Home sweet home. So before I do anything, let's just dump all this shit into there. What do I need? I didn't bring any wood with me, did I? I've got some wood over here. Wood, grab you. And was it 3 pieces of forged iron, I think it was? Do I have any forged iron in here? Yeah, I've got plenty of it actually. Man, I can't wait till they bring out a search function for this. Like, it's just an amalgamation of bullshit in these chests. Trying to figure out where everything is. It's just a pain in the fucking ball sack. Let's craft you. In fact, let's not craft you. Let's all wear my gogs and then craft you. There we go. Save a little bit of time. All right, that's on the go. What's the next thing I need? Chemistry station. We need burning barrel. Got that. Beaker, cooking pot, short iron pipe. Beaker. Oh, it's all 3 of my cooking pots. However, did I find one of my adventures? I did. Look at that. Look at how it all pans out in the end. Put you in there. Happy freaking days, lads. Grab my barrel, grab my shit, and before you know it, wham bam, thank you, ma'am, we have ourselves a chemistry station. So I'm going to take 27 seconds to craft as well, which is kind of handy, which gives me enough time. In fact, I do need to. Let's go frame. I need to make myself some more frame because I used a bunch in, like, the mines and stuff like that. Let's just make 100 of those. Thank you very much. Put all the wood back. Put you back. All right, we're laughing. We're laughing all the way to the gunpowder bank. I've already said that before, but that's okay. That's what it's going to be. This is going to be the gunpowder bank. You know, I don't even care. Where did I put? I'm going to need you, and I'm going to need you. Anything else in here? Not really. All right, we're laughing. Where am I going to put this, though? It's 3 wide, so it's not going to fit over in this corner over here. I can't put it there either. I mean, I could get rid of that chest, I suppose, and bang it in the corner like that. Maybe in front of this window. I don't really like the look of it. Maybe if I put it in this corner, it might look a little bit better. How's that? Yeah, look, that looks much better. It doesn't, like, block off that entrance with a big solid wall over there. May not seem like it matters to you, but it matters to me. Okay, here we go. Gunpowder. You. Oh, actually, no, wait. I need to go. I've got a skill point. What is it? It's the bloody... Yeah, science, I think it is. Level 1. Craft glue, aloe cream cheaper, and gunpowder in efficient stacks. Fuck yeah, boy. Give me that shit. Oh, yes, please. 21 minutes. That's all right. Let's go all the way up to 21 and 40 seconds. That's lovely dovely. Boom. What a day. What a day. We set out this morning to find coal, to find nitrate, and to find the book, and make myself some gunpowder. The only thing we didn't do is find the book, but we've got everything else rocking and rolling for us. Oh, you love to see it. Because that's actually going to take so long, I'm going to hold off again on crafting that ammo. It's day 28 is the next horde night, so I don't need to make it right now. I've got a little bit of time before all the shit in the world kicks off and punches me in the dick. So I'm going to wait a little bit on doing that. What I will do, though, I'll quickly replant these trees. Make sure I've got these trees on a nice, happy cycle. We don't need to, you know, leave them there, giving us nice shade cover and stuff like that. No, these are here for a purpose. Bust it down, bust this down too. Replant those trees. So I've always got a nice cycle of wood going. We always have enough wood for whatever we need to do. You'd hate to run out of it. Well, I've still got some time left in the day, which means it might be time for some home renovations. Let's put all of you guys away. I don't really need you on me right now. I'll come and get you if I need you later. All of that, thank you very much. I'm going to go find myself. In fact, on my adventures, I did find... Well, at least I scrubbed some more dye, so I have some more paint there. Let's go in here, get the paint out of you, and find myself my paintbrush. Let's see how close we can get to finishing off painting all these rafters, not rafters, what are they? Pillars. All these pillars now need to be painted up. Let's copy that texture, and let's paint all the sides of this before we put the glass in. Oh, actually, no, the insides of this needs to be wood, don't they? Yes, they do. Damn it, Josh. You've wasted so much paint doing that. Okay, insides are wood, outsides are brick. We can manage that as long as you don't be a muppet, Josh. All the insides are done, I think. Oh, yeah, that's fine up there. Let's check the outsides. Yeah, some of them are still pretty cooked. That's all right, though. I need to get rid of this little dick here as well. This little chode here that's sticking out a little bit. It's supposed to be a half block, but I'll get there in a second. That's a later Josh problem. Current Josh needs to keep his painting overalls on and get this job nice and done. No, you're stopping halfway through. All the way to the top, all the way up there. Lovely. Now, before I forget as well, in fact, this is probably a good time to do it. I need to make myself, is it a sheet? Iron sheet? I mean, the wood fence will probably do it. I need to put a block just here that's going to support this window from that window. Doesn't sound like it makes a whole lot of sense, I know, but I promise you it is actually pretty important. Sheets, let's go you. I just need to make something there that I can then paint and make it look like the rest of the building. Doesn't matter that it's made out of wood, just matters it's going to hold up the thing next to it. In fact, let's just go like that. Go there. Let's get a nail gun or a hammer or something. And just make sure that's upgraded to be nice and flat. We don't want any sort of texture sticking out and looking silly. There we go, and then go all the way down like this, and you'd never even know that there was a block there. However, in fact, I've got some bulletproof glass inside waiting for me, just in here. Yeah, I've got 6 of them. Let's grab you. But now, if I'll just quickly show you. Go like this. I want to go copy shape, and then copy rotation. And then from the top, if I go down like this. There, that block there that you can't see anymore is now supporting both sides. So there's a nice little level of structural integrity going on here. That means that this should all stand up together when I put the last of the blocks down. We've almost got one side completed. Oh, it's all starting to come together. Josh house. Literally, this is my house. It's looking very pink outside, which is not filling me with massive amounts of good feelings. Let's grab this texture here. I need to paint the inside of all these windows. Who would have thought in the zombie apocalypse you'd be spending your time painting windowsills and trying to get it to look as nice as possible, despite the fact that you look outside and there is the most grotesque beings on the planet trundling around outside waiting to turn you into something just as ugly. Arlene is waiting to infect me with all sorts of things. Never gonna give it the chance though. Make sure you're all painted, they'll easy to be painted soon. It's funny the things that become important to you with things like this, you know? Like, I just want to have a base that feels nice to come home to. That doesn't sound too much to ask, but to other people, it doesn't even matter at all. And that's why games are so good. Everyone gets something different out of it. It's just a good time. There we go. Paint job is completed. The sun's almost all the way down. It's a nice looking sunset over there. So what I might do right before we wrap this up, I'm going to quickly go... Was it in there? Yeah, I'm going to grab some frames. And this, in fact, I've got an axe as well. This little hole out the front of my base out here has been causing me some headaches because I can definitely see myself being the Muppet that we all know I am and somehow getting myself killed by falling down this bloody hole over here. So I'm going to break down some of the excess blocks and go through and plug it up. Make a nice little area out here. It could be where I park my mini bike. You never know. But I just need this to not be the death trap that it definitely is right now. Before I do this, make sure we're in my XP goggles. Yes, I am, so I can get all the XP available to me by upgrading all of this. Doesn't take much just to make it a little bit safer. This is the things that I normally forget to do. Just kind of put in the effort here and there just to make it a little bit safer for me. Doesn't take much, doesn't take a lot of time, but I usually avoid doing it because it's not as glamorous as going looting or something. But it's definitely a wise option if I plan on not breaking my ankles or falling into a pit of zombies down there at some point in the not too distant future. And look at that, look at that. Just like that, we now have a nice stable platform for me to not die in. Should have done that a long time ago. While I'm at it, I'll quickly break down this chode here as well. It takes a long time to get through it, but it's going to be worth it. And then use just wood. Wood is all I need for this. Wood half blocks all the way up to kind of make it all symmetrical. Symmetricality is always important, just like aesthetics are. Don't know which one of those is more important, but you can't really have aesthetics unless it's symmetrical. So we're going to use the half blocks all the way up. Let's go like this. Let's go shape. Let's just go search for half block. There it is, and on face. There we go. All the way like that. I mean, once it's painted to look like brick, doesn't matter. That's the beauty of being able to paint stuff. I appreciate that so much as a function. Go all the way up like that. How's it look over here? It's got that little like ridge stick in the middle of it. Yes, it does. All right, sweet beans. Quickly get some more bulletproof glass blocks on the craft as well. I'm going to need them. I need a couple more here, then that side is done. But I still need so many more. It's going to take so long to do all that. But once it's done, it's going to look really bloody nice. What I might do as well, actually, while I've got the old paintbrushy boy out, let's make this a little bit more JaWoodle, you know? Let's paint the floor to better represent who we are as a person, or more rather, the color we have for some reason attached ourselves to. All the way across like this. I'm just going to paint up to the doors so you can have like a nice little walkway to follow it around. Too wide, just like the doors are. Can I paint underneath the lantern? Yes, I can. Yes, nah. I mean, it's not going to make a whole lot of sense on that side, I suppose. Although, I mean, there's a little area out there. There's probably something else I can build. I mean, why not? You know, got the whole place to ourselves. Why don't we? You know, let's follow the floor plan. Let's build something out there so that this little purple streak out this way has a reason for being there. All right, all of that is sorted out. So it's time for me to figure out my normal operating procedure for all of this kind of stuff. You go there, and then no, that's wrong. Like that, I think. Yep, and then M60 and Sledgy. That looks just about right. Got the right amount in there. Nah, we're looking pretty okay. I'm not gonna take the auger out with me anymore. I just don't feel like it's super necessary, given I've got the tools to do it manually anyway. Plus, we know now that it's gonna save our lives, so it's probably better if I don't bring it with me. I'm gonna leave that bulletproof glass on the craft. I'm gonna leave this on the go as well. There's lots to do tomorrow, though. I think tomorrow, I really need to push to find that shotgun Messiah book. I don't know how well it's gonna go for me, but I have to try. I'll go over, I'll do the buried treasure quest over here, and see if there's any of the buildings around here that might have some more books. There's lots of cracker books around the joint. May as well have a red hot crack at some of them. I might even go and see other tradie up here. Haven't got a quest from him yet. I'll go see him. Maybe he can sell me a Shotgun Messiah book when there's something in this town that might tickle my fancy. I just don't know. But I'll have to do that in the next episode. Before we wrap up this episode, someone sent me another package, which means it is time to take off the headphones and time to put on the box opening hat. So it's always an interesting time of year when we get to, like, you know, like the end of May, the start of June kind of thing, because my birthday is at the end of June. So people, for some reason, unbeknownst to me, decide that they want to send me lovely things, which is amazing. And I can't believe people actually do it from all over the world. Well, like, it's not super necessary. It makes you feel really good and really nice inside, but please don't feel like, you know, you have to do something like that. I just want you guys to enjoy the videos. That's all I really ask. If you want to show up every day and watch the stupid shit that I do on YouTube, that's more than I could ever ask for you. So, that said though, and that aside, I have already opened that box because you guys hate it whenever I use the scissors on camera, and inside is some coffee, which, I mean, I don't know why you're sending a person like me more caffeine. That seems like a pretty bad idea. I might just like spontaneously combust like the sledgehammer that's got the Arlene mod in it, but it's Bones coffee. And what is it? It's banana flavored coffee. I'm definitely not upset about that even a little bit. So thank you very much. This is from Sam. Thank you for increasing my heart rate to an ever higher level. I appreciate it oh so much. You are an absolute freaking champion. So, I mean, it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me that this is the thing I can do. That I can sit here with a plastic hard hat on my head and open boxes from all sorts of places and see how wonderful people are out there. It blows me away every single time. But I'm gonna have to come back and continue the Wasteland series into day 26, coming up to the day 28 horde in the next episode, because this episode is done. So thank you guys for watching. Most of all, thank you to the patrons on Patreon who made this episode possible. If you like it, make sure you hit the like button down below and subscribe to this channel. Follow me on Twitter. If I don't talk to you there first, I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.